Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, welcome to my channel, and it's time to start brand new series on this channel. It's gonna be the wrap-up. Basically, I'm gonna talk about all the biggest news story past last week, and then I'm gonna just simply, nicely put them in the one video. If anyone is long enough with this channel, you probably know I used to have series called Top PSVR News, when I've been doing exactly the same thing, but kind of stopped doing it for some reason. I was thinking it will be nice to bring it back in bit different form, so now it's happening. The biggest stories are here, nicely combined in the one video, so let's do it. First of all, we're gonna start from new game announcements from last week. The first one is Air Ranger, an online game, but also you can play by yourself if you want, but mostly online. Already out on PC and already getting very good reviews. This game got plenty of game modes. One of them, very interesting one, is of course Battle Royale. It always works great, up to 10 players. What you're doing, you've got your bow and arrow and shooting at your enemies, but also you've got locomotion arrow, kind of like in Death, but works a bit like Sariento. You're shooting it in the air, but then you can shoot another one to change your direction of movement. During the gameplay, you can collect loot, so you can have extra stuff, but also your character is super customizable. You've got different mode when action happening on a smaller map, and everything is super crazy, the shit blowing up everywhere. So if you like those kind of games, if you like to have nice competitive online sessions, if you like playing with your friends, then definitely keep an eye out on this one. All I know that it's coming to PlayStation VR, but sadly no release date, not even a release window announced yet. Okay, next game, I spoke about it a few times now, so I just gonna quickly mention it. It's VIRO Move VR. For all of you box VR fans, maybe even Beat Saber, basically anyone who feels like it's time to exercise but also have some fun, time to drop some weight and time to get some moves in order to be in super shape. VIRO Move VR combines punching, shooting and slashing. You can choose which you want to do, or you can just do all of them at once and change them on the go. So, sounds like very cool game. You can do super high intense exercise routines, but also you can have little chill out session just to test your motor skills. Just like with Air Ranger, sadly no release date yet, but the developers saying it's coming soon. And another game I want to quickly mention that got announced last week, and I gonna speak about it just a bit because I already spoke about it a few times, is VR Skater. For all of you fans of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, this one gonna be working in VR. How they doing, I still don't know. It looks to me like you skiing while you on skateboard, so I don't know if people gonna like it or not. I'm hearing they've got the development kit from 3D Rudder people. Do not stand on your rudder. That seems like that's something I would do actually, to play skateboard game. But of course you can topple over, fell on your face, break your face, possibly your neck, and just die. And who would play VR games then? Not you. Okay, next story, I want to talk about Contagion VR Outbreak, and we've had release date update from the developers. Contagion VR, of course, the game that everyone loses their shit over, very long time coming, finally it's happening. So the latest is that they passed all Sony's quality assurance requirements now. They ready to go, so they gonna announce something very soon. They said everything went smoothly, they just got few bits and bobs to do, but it seems like it's gonna be easy job, and finally you will be able to play Contagion VR Outbreak. Now, if you like Arizona Sunshine, then you're probably gonna like this one. I see some cool things in trailer, like, you know, chainsaw, that's gonna work great. You can throw chairs at the zombies and everything, so you can combine your drunker bar fight skills with your Arizona Sunshine skills. It's gonna be awesome. There was rumors that it's gonna support aim controller. I don't know if that's still true or not. It was a rumor, one of their programmers been saying that, but since then he left the studio. But rest assured, they got team working on this one, and we should see Contagion VR Outbreak in November, hopefully. Okay, next story. Let's talk a bit about Superhot and Beat Saber collaboration. The developers of Superhot kind of teased it on their Twitter. They basically asked people, shall we collab with Superhot? And everyone was like, fuck yeah, do it. So I think that's gonna happen now. If you saw a game like Pistol Whipped lately announced, they saying they combine Beat Saber with Superhot and stuff, but I'm assuming Beat Saber and Superhot VR, they gonna be able to do something truly amazing. What it's gonna be and how it's gonna work, I don't know, but two of the biggest VR games, two of the games that most people love going together together and having a little baby in one form or another, a little mutation of Superhot and Beat Saber will be awesome. Okay, next story. We've had update on BIGSCREEN VR. Now this is the application that everyone wants. It's not only lets you to create your own cinema rooms that are awesome, but also it's got tons and tons of social aspects, so you can enjoy this with plenty of your friends. You can even enter their rooms, they can enter your rooms, you can watch stuff together. On PC it basically works that it transfers your desktop, whatever is on your desktop, to the virtual reality cinema. Now I said it many times, I don't know how it's gonna work on PSVR. Sony very strict, of course, about copyrights, but also BIGSCREEN got their own original programming. They've got TV stations, over 50 of them. They're doing premium 3D screenings of the movies, but also I think you'll be able to sideload something like in your Little Star VR, which you have to pay for it now, and BIGSCREEN you're not gonna have to pay any monthly subscriptions. So basically what's happened is this meant to come out in Q4 this year. They really was pushing for it, but sadly they got a bit delayed, so that's not the case any longer. But don't worry, not longly delayed. It's gonna come out in Q1 2020, which means it should be with you between January and March next year. Now this is worth waiting for. It's already out on every possible VR headset and mobile VR headset. Only headset missing is PlayStation VR, and of course, like I said, this probably is due to Sony's strict copyright policies. But now it looks like it's happening, so let's be happy, because this is going definitely to be really awesome. Okay, next story. I'm gonna talk a bit about Honor and Duty All Out War Edition. First of all, I need to apologize. I made rookie mistake, because I told you in my PSVR the drop video that it's coming next week on 29th. No, it's not 29th of October, it's 29th of November. How could I do that? I'm apologizing. So that's the release date for you. All Out War Edition is basically Honor and Duty, which is the first one but remastered, so it looks nicer. But also Honor and Duty D-Day combined together with Honor and Duty D-Day single player DLC. And also, speaking about this game, this is gonna get very soon a map editor which you'll be able to use on PC. You're gonna design your map and then you're gonna post them to the developers, whatever, people will be voting, and then the bestest maps will be coming to the game. And speaking about the new maps, the game already received brand new map. The map is live, it came out yesterday. It's your Halloween themed map. All you have to do is to update the game. And just mention it a bit because people cannot find trial version, and I keep being asked in my comment section. What you have to do, you have to go to the game store, click on Honor and Duty, you know, the one with the price, and there it should be options to just download the trial version. And trial version is free to play Battle Royale mode, no microtransactions or anything. You can just play Battle Royale mode for free, because developers was thinking, yes, that will be nice to do. Okay, next story. Five Nights at Freddys VR Curse of the Dreadbear DLC come out last week. I already reviewed it, and now listen, this is DLC that's gonna be keep on giving, because there is more coming, about 4 or 5 new levels coming, and that's gonna be with you next week on 29th of October, so just before Halloween. So keep in mind, if you're thinking of buying it, it's super good, I'm really enjoying it, but if you buy it now, you're gonna get plenty of new content, and then even more new content next week. And of course, Five Nights at Freddy's, one of the more popular games, super fun, not that scary anymore for me, but I still loving playing it. I love this tension, and I love the times when I just don't know what I'm doing because I'm stressing because something gonna happen. Okay, next story. And this is something what I don't really want to talk about, but I can hear this rumor popping it everywhere, so listen, take it with a grain of salt. There is a wild rumor coming around that the Horizon Zero Dawn coming to PlayStation VR. Now, it is only a rumor, I cannot confirm it, so, you know, just don't believe it, but keeping in your mind, maybe, I don't know, rumors, there's plenty of them, you know, we get in rumors about new controllers, about PlayStation 5, about the PlayStation 5 price. You cannot believe all the rumors, but saying that getting some kind of Horizon Zero Dawn in VR would be pretty awesome. And looking at the game, the bow and arrow mechanics seem like they could work great in VR as well, but it's only a rumor that everyone repeated, so no matter how many sources you check and how reliable they are, they just repeating the same rumor. So don't get too excited. Remember, it's a rumor, but hopefully it will happen because it would be awesome, but it's only a rumor. Okay, let me know in comment section what you think about it. Do you like the first episode? What could I change? What could I do better? What could I do worse? I don't know. And of course, if you like what you've seen, then please press a like because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. And that's it, bye.